Hey guys, Susie here, and welcome to season 5. Well, sort of. Before we officially dive into all the Bangkok heat and new adventures, I've got a tiny bit of disappointing news. I know a lot of you were hoping to hear more actual conversations between me and Mr. Hong Kong guy. Uncut, unfiltered, the real stuff. But this episode, it's mostly just me. My voice, my thoughts. A solo act, if you will. Because before we jump into where we are now, you need to know where we were. The mindset, the doubts, the things I never said out loud. Think of this as the emotional prologue to season 5. Yes, Mr. Hong Kong guy will make an appearance. Well, near the end. But this one's all about the behind the scenes. What was going on in my head, and what our relationship looked like back then. So technically, yes, season 5 starts here, but emotionally, we're still warming up. And hey, let's be real. Every show has that one slow, boring first episode. You know, the one you have to watch to understand the good stuff later. Yeah, this is that one. I'm sorry. But stick with me, because to understand where we're going, you need to know where we've been. But anyways, can you believe it? Season 5? We've come a long way. Breakdowns, breakthroughs, airport meltdowns, and somehow here we are. This time, I'm heading to Bangkok. Yes, Thailand. Mango sticky rice, elephants, humidity, and Mr. Hong Kong guy. At the end of last season, I asked you to drop your questions in the comments, things you were curious about. And let me tell you, I was expecting like, Susie, where's the best place for pad thai? But no, you all went straight for the jugular. Are you getting married? Do your parents know? Is this the real deal? I was like, wait, what? Note to self, never underestimate the curiosity of my subscribers. Also, I probably should have been more specific. I meant travel question, guys. Travel questions. Oh, and about that ajumma comment in episode 40? Yeah, the moment Mr. Hong Kong guy called me that, the internet exploded. And as for the ajumma, I think he just blurted it out. Maybe because I started rubbing my knees when I stood up? I don't know. Honestly, I'm still recovering from that trauma. But here's the thing. If I had to sum up our relationship these days, I would say, well, it's suspiciously peaceful. No fights, no meltdowns, no episodes where I quietly sob in my own bedroom. And I'll be lying if I said I wasn't a little uncomfortable. You know that Sex and the City episode? The one where Carrie starts panicking because everything with Aiden is just too perfect? So perfect that she couldn't sleep? That's me. I mean, where's the chaos? Where's the content? How am I supposed to keep this channel alive when my love life suddenly stopped being a soap opera? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, like really happy. But maybe happiness is scarier than heartbreak. Because at least heartbreak gives you something to talk about. And now, I'm headed to Bangkok with a suitcase full of sunscreen and questions. Will something happen? Will we fall apart or fall even more in love? Will I finally have a plot twist? Alright, let me paint you a picture. Imagine this, the strong, confident me, the one who always saying, "We've got this, we can do it, no matter the distance." Yeah, that me. She had a little crisis during this trip. And it's funny because this time, it wasn't him that was the problem, it was me. You see, for a long time, I was the one trying to hold everything together. I kept telling myself to stay positive, to be the strong one in this relationship. But something changed in Bangkok. Maybe it was the comments, or maybe it was just me, listening to the wrong voices in my head. Now, this was around the time when my YouTube episode 14 suddenly started blowing up. Let's talk about episode 14 for a second. Yeah, that episode. It went viral for all the wrong reasons, and suddenly I was flooded with a mix of love and, let's just say, some not so friendly opinions. And the worst part, I got carried away. I tried to ignore them, but I kept wondering, am I really in a bad relationship? I was reading everything he said with a magnifying glass, trying to figure out if it was a culture thing or if it was just him. And then there were those little things, like when we were at dinner, he didn't look at me the way he usually does. Was he being distant? Did I say something wrong? Was he pulling away? It felt like the smallest actions were suddenly the biggest red flags in my head, because people in the comments were telling me he was a red flag. They were feeding that doubt, and it made me second guess everything. It was exhausting, and deep down, I knew I was overthinking, but I couldn't help it, because, let's be real, being told you're in a bad relationship by strangers on the internet, it messes with your head. But as I'm editing this footage from Bangkok trip now, I'm cringing, because here's the thing, he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was doing his best, he was thoughtful, and yet I couldn't see it. All I could see was my own insecurity and fear. He didn't deserve that. He deserved better than me questioning every little action. He wasn't perfect, but neither was I. And honestly, I can't help but feel a little guilty for not seeing his efforts clearly. He didn't deserve my doubts. And looking back now, I feel bad for letting those comments and that negativity cloud what was right in front of me. Mr. Hong Kong guy knew what was going on back then. For the first time, he knew everything. He knew I was drowning in comments after episode 14. He knew I was living as a slave to editing. He knew I was getting just 4 hours of sleep a night, only going between home and work, editing non-stop after work, and not even meeting friends on weekends. He knew I was cracking under the pressure, and for once, he didn't brush it off. He saw me. And remember how, in Japan, he was the king of spreadsheets? Restaurants, museums, train schedules. He planned our whole itinerary like it was a business trip. And honestly, he kind of pressured me to match that energy. But for this Bangkok trip, he told me not to plan anything. Let's just go with the flow, he said. And for Mr. Spreadsheet himself, that was huge. It was the first time he stepped out of his comfort zone. For me. Anyways, I landed in Bangkok. Yay! And as I mentioned briefly in the Japan episode, we're not that couple who flies together to the same destination. We're the kind that meets there. And this time, it wasn't just the two of us. Remember my Hong Kong friend Christy? Well, Christy and her boyfriend Leo were flying in with Mr. Hong Kong guy too. Now, you might be wondering, did you guys sync your flight schedules perfectly? The answer is not even close. My flight got delayed, and I was scheduled to arrive almost 2 hours after them. So I told them to just go ahead to the hotel. Why? Because it made sense. And also, hello, it wasn't just him waiting around. There were friends involved too. And if there's one thing I absolutely hate, it's being a burden to others. So I did my research, figured out how to get from the airport to the hotel all by myself. Easy, handled, independent woman mode on. But then, the moment I stepped off the plane and swapped in my SIM card, I saw it. A message from Mr. Hong Kong guy. He was waiting. They were all waiting, Christy and Leo included. And suddenly, all the travel fatigue melted. I felt so giddy, like a schoolgirl with a crush. I asked him, "Why are you still here?" And he said, "Bangkok's not that safe. It's the middle of the night. Do you think I'm the kind of guy who would just leave his girlfriend to find her way alone?" And right then, I felt a tiny pang of guilt. Because honestly, my answer at the time was, yeah, kinda.
I'm exhausted.
Why are you not taking video?
I am.
You are, but like the direction is
No.
like over there. What are you taking? Are you sneakily taking somebody's video? Are you stalking someone?
Yeah.
So how's the flight?
It was terrible.
Jeju.
Terrible.
How terrible?
Hi, Leo!
Let's see where we go to. Yeah.
Hi!
So did she eat anything? Like, do they serve meal? No in-flight meal? You're hungry? Yeah, we go settle down and we see like what we
I know.
So I was saying, this time count as the first time that I picked you up.
No, it's
Like
not.
I was saying, like I go out and then I come back in again.
No, it's not.
Can you shoot that? I go out and I come back in again.
There are so many comments about that.
You know, I get some Korean followers.
Good for you.
I don't know why.
So people are like, break up with him.
But you know, I think it's your latest episode getting hyped because I didn't get that many Korean followers before.
Oh yeah. I have 3,000 subscribers right now.
Yeah, but now like these few days I have a few people following me.
Really?
Yeah, Korean.
They're gonna shit on you.
They didn't say anything. They didn't say shit.
And just like that, a simple airport moment turned into a full-blown group debate. Was this technically an airport pickup? The answers were divided, 3 versus 1. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think it counts as an airport pickup or not? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's settle this once and for all.
Is it hotter than Hong Kong? Really? So humid. Here?
I think like, it's 28.
Korea is more humid. You need to get a big one? Oh, I could do it.
Yeah. It's
I know, I could do it. How was your flight?
I like memories.
Did you have flight meal?
Yeah. Are you going to eat something? You need to eat something?
I don't have to eat something.
You don't have to. You said you don't have to.
If you guys are gonna eat, I can eat.
You can go to the bar.
Three? Are we naked?
I don't know. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop.
Maybe
sandal, I think sandal work. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like if you can get into like some of the place.
Then we love to go sneaker shopping. Koreans think that you look like Hong Kong actor.
I know.
Do you hear that a lot in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no, to be honest.
Girls hit on you by saying that? Do they approach you by saying, oh, you look like him?
So that guy is old school.
Oh, old schools are nice. I intended it to make it as like a romance story, but then surprisingly, like a lot of people think that it's a romantic story, but then surprisingly, a lot of people want me to post how to study English.
That's good.
And then like they send me DM like, can you tutor me?
Like you can post videos like that's easier. Like scenario English, like fighting English. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna sit on the front seat. Or you want to sit on the front seat?
No, I'll sit here.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Sorry about the wrong. Maybe just do a short one, like
Yeah?
words of the day or like words of the video or like takeaway of the video.
Not now. I just want to create my,
Your own channel.
like, I want the channel to have like a firm concept for now. That if I start making like English videos, then I think it's kind of like, oh, she's trying to make money out of it.
No, I mean it doesn't have to be like very serious tutorial. Yeah, that one was filtered. Oh yeah, this is always sweet. Yeah. Okay.
14 blah blah blah.
What was really going on with me? Why was I so on edge when everything looked fine on the outside? And was this trip really just a getaway, or was it something more? You'll find out soon enough. Next episode, we get to the real reason we came to Bangkok. Trust me, there's more to this trip than just pad thai and pretty temples.